Sony Pictures is the goddamn devil. Straight up. They've been on a terror the past few years, adapting any character that inhaled the oxygen of Spider-Man into an actual film. And today we gotta talk about Morbius. Fuck! A movie that features undefining characters with terrible scene transitions. It felt like this movie jumped through a time portal from 2004.
When you're a stranger, faces look ugly. When you're alone.
Man, this is some bullshit!
Morbius is a story that focuses on critically ill doctor Michael Morbius, who's desperate for a cure that's going to heal himself and other people. That same desperation pushes him off the deep end, where he begins to experiment with human genes and bat DNA in order to eventually heal himself. Now, when that happens, his life slowly begins to tear apart as he loses control of himself to his vampire side. Because, you know, vampires aren't some shit from like 2009. You know, we are loving vampires in 2022. We need this content.
Pain, suffering.
Morbi shit jumped forward 3 times in the first 15 minutes. We went from Costa Rica, where he's gathering these bats, to him being a child, his friend getting his ass beat in the street because bullies beat up ill kids nowadays. You love to see it. And then we go to modern day, where he's experimenting with these bats. You gotta make this shit easy to follow. Morbius is a D-list character, and I'm being nice when I say that. This motherfucker's not Batman. You can't introduce him with laziness and a lack of creativity. Yo, you gotta make this shit easily digestible for people who have no idea who the fuck this is. The one thing that really pissed me off was that I wanted to see the doctor's life. I wanted to see how he became such a highly respected medical professional. He has his own fucking lab. I want to see that journey. I want to see how he got the other female doctor to work so closely with him. What was their relationship like away from work? I want to know that. How did he hire these gunmen to come with him to Costa Rica to a deserted island? I want to know these things. I'm very curious to see what's going on in this man's life. But they treat this motherfucker like he's Spider-Man. Oh, y'all know. Y'all know how it go.
How's your pain today? On a 1 to 10?
11.
I love 30 Seconds to Mars. Yeah, and a piece of my soul feels so bad for Jared Leto. He's been in 2 awful comic book films over the past few years. And look, he was actually good in this movie, bruh, with the shitty material he was given. Jared was very convincing as this ill doctor who you as an audience member just wanted to see this guy win. Matt Smith, who plays Milo, his best friend slash villain of the actual story, is one of the most dumbest characters I've ever seen. When he comes across Michael Morbius, who's in this cage he's made, flipping out. He needs blood. This motherfucker's dying. Guess what happens?
I made a terrible mistake, Milo.
We all make mistakes, don't worry about it.
Right, you've never made one like this before.
Michael, enough. Just give it to me. I need it. I can't live like this any longer. Please.
I can't.
This dumbass motherfucker is asking for this cure. Oh, come on, Michael. Don't be like that. I want the cure. I don't want to die. You just saw this motherfucker drink blood. He's got the quakes. And he's got the shakes. This motherfucker is on the worst type of drug possible in the universe. You don't want what he's got, but he's begging, oh, please, please, please. So you want to drink blood, aka AIDS? Really? Really? Are you that stupid?
Wow, that was weird.
The one positive I can say about this movie, the location being New York really assisted the story, right? You have Venom, who's in San Francisco. They reference that one time in the film. But what it does is it gives these two characters who are in the same universe an opportunity to kind of do their thing without the other overlapping. And that was genius by Sony to have Morbius take place in New York. When people see the craziness going on with the speed powers and the strength, they aren't really freaking out that much, right? Typical New York shit, but also because of San Francisco, they know shit like that is out here. That's some pretty cool world consistency from Sony. Time to pull my pants down and shit on these motherfuckers again. Several scenes in this movie are so bad, they're funny. And the transitions are even funnier. There's a scene where Morbius is caught by the detectives. They're getting ready to take this motherfucker to jail, right? Okay, he escapes. Goes to the rooftop. Uses his powers. Oh, great. We're going to get that traditional superhero moment, supervillain moment where they escape from police custody. Tell me why Tyrese's character goes to the top, pulls a gun on him and says, freeze. 3 seconds later, guess what happens? That motherfucker was in the jail cell going, Dear Diary, motherfucker, this Lizzie McGuire, what the fuck? Really? How did we get here? You mean to tell me you can't follow the lead of so many other comic book films in the industry that have done the traditional, oh my God, the police got me, I'm hemmed up, and then they bust a move and get out of there? We just saw it in The Batman. Came out some months ago. Sony, y'all had time. This movie was delayed 6 times, and they can't transition it. Then later on in the movie, last scene I gotta point out, because this shit is fucking comedy gold. Morbius winds up finding an underground lab, right? Now, the lab is being defended by a big nigga with a knife. I don't know, you're doing criminal activity and you're gonna defend your place with a blade. That ain't really, smart, but okay, whatever. Very next scene, we got Milo doing a fucking tango.
Have sex, excel. Put my hands against, put my best of best, put my 10 a 10, or put my spend a spend. Have sex, excel.
Have sex, have sex. Have sex, have sex. Oh my God. When it comes to the action sequences in this movie, I did enjoy how there was effort put into the speed effect, right? There's this smoky, wavy type energy that exhibits from their body when they move fast, right? That's much better than what they did, for example, in the Twilight films or even other movies where they display super speed. At least they gave it a somewhat nightmarish vibe for Morbius, since they're vampires. That was nice, right? But I also have to talk about how this movie proved 2 things very true in the industry. One, that the boundaries of PG-13 have forever been pushed, okay? They don't leave much to the imagination when it comes to Morbius killing people in this movie. You basically kind of get the gist of what he's doing. They try to put it in the shadows. They try to have it happen off camera or maybe pull the lenses away from the actual action so that you don't get a clear view. But you know what the fuck he's doing when a motherfucker's neck is twisted up like a pretzel and they yelling. You know what the fuck is happening. Also, this movie proved one more thing true. When a film has multiple reshoots, oh yeah. When a film has multiple delays, oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a shitty project. 100%. This movie should have never been pushed back as many times as it was or reshot, because the story should have still took place after Spider-Man Far From Home, which is what it was originally meant to do, which is why we had the murderer poster in the trailer. It was meant to take place after that movie. So have it take place then. Why are you in such a rush to try to connect it to No Way Home? We don't want that shit. You should have just kept it where it was originally meant to be. A movie that takes place in 2020 or wherever the fuck, 2022, 2023, whenever we are in the MCU at that point. This is so fucking stupid. So Morbius, what does he get? What does it deserve? Michael Morbius, the good doctor, gets a motherfucking F.
What more do you want from me?
Plus, because I'm petty. Don't even get me started on the post-credit scene. The post-credit scene was so damn dumb. Where did Vulture get his equipment from if he's in a new universe? Why is he saying we should team up? Why is he mentioning Spider-Man? Oh my God, Michael Keaton got the check. God bless you, Michael Keaton. Now give me some goddamn money for having to watch this bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.